Again, the lesson is solving quadratic equation by factoring. This time, we will be dealing with trinomial. It's my example 3. How are we going to differentiate example 3 from example 1 and example 2? Notice that in example 1, we have binomial. The same with example 2, a binomial. This time, how to solve quadratic equation by factoring when we are dealing with trinomial. So, first, take note that the numerical coefficient of y in here is 1. Why do we need to take note of it? Because there are cases wherein trinomial has a greater than 1 numerical coefficient in the first term. So we will be using another technique or method in dealing with that kind of trinomial. But for the meantime, let's focus on this example wherein our y square has a numerical coefficient of 1. So factor, when we say factors are terms, we are looking for terms that when we multiply, it will go back to the trinomial y square plus 10y plus 25. Now take note that this one in the middle term, it's about the sum. And for this one, the last term, it's about the product. Now, what number, when we multiply, the answer is 25. But those two numbers, when we add, the answer is positive 10. Again, what are the two numbers that when we multiply, the result is positive 25? I got it from here. And then when we add or when we get the sum, the answer is 10. So what are those numbers? Is it not 5 times 5? That is positive 25. 5 plus 5 is positive 10. Actually, those are the numbers we are looking for, 25 and 10, as factors of 25 and as sum of 10. So, going back here, we use those 5. We indicate y and y. Where did we get y and y? From this one, because y times y is y square. Then 25, that is 5 and 5. 5 times 5, let us check. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10. But take note that we use addition here. No negative involved here, so both are positive. And we got it from here. So, we equate each factor to 0. Y plus 5 is equal to 0. Y plus 5 is equal to 0. Y is equal to negative 5. Y is equal to negative 5. So, y sub 1 is negative 5 and y sub 2 is negative 5. Now, let's consider example 4. We have y squared plus 3y is equal to 10. Notice that example 3 and example 4 are almost similar. Why? Because both examples are having 1 as the numerical coefficient of the y square. It has a little bit difference in example 3 because in here it is already written in the standard form, while in example 4 it is not yet in the standard form. So we have to rewrite it first in the standard form. We have y squared plus 3y minus 10 is equal to 0. Take note that the positive 10 is written on the right side of the equation, but as it has been written on the left side, it became negative 10. By what reason? By the addition property of equality. In y squared plus 3y minus 10 equals 0, take note that we got 3 from sum. It is the sum of two numbers. And then negative 10 is the product of two numbers. So what are the two numbers that when we multiply, the result is negative 10, and when we add, the result is positive 3. So what are those two numbers? What are the possible factors of 10? That is 2 times 5. 2 times positive 2 times positive 5 is positive 10. So something is wrong, meaning one of the factors must be negative. The same number must be used for the sum. We have 2. 2 plus 5, positive 2 plus 5 is 3. Take note that it's not equal to 3, but it's 7. So how to correct with these numbers? In here, 3 is telling us that the larger number must be positive and the smaller one must be negative. So let us make this one negative and this one is negative. Let us check if we arrive already with the correct numbers. Negative 2 times positive 5 is negative 10. Negative 2 plus positive 5 is positive 3. So we arrive with the correct factors. Okay. So we indicate the parentheses. Again, y times y is y squared. Then we have negative 2 and positive 5. Take note that we can have the other way around. We can write here positive 5 and we can write here negative 2. Still, those are correct factors of y squared plus 3y minus 10 equals 0. Then we equate each factor to 0. Y minus 2 is equal to 0. Y is equal to positive 2. Our y sub 1 is positive 2. Y plus 5 is equal to 0. Y is equal to negative 5. Our y sub 2.